What are some girls' secrets guys don't know about? Sometimes we stand up and things just gush out of us. We always think it's our period. When you hold your breasts when you walk up the stairs so they don't jiggle because that's uncomfortable. Periods suck overall, but they are very different depending on the girl. Some women get emotional, some are completely normal. Some periods last for 8 days, some last for 3 days. Some girls are in extreme pain, some just have mild discomfort. Some flows are very heavy, some are very light. Aka, I'm on my period can mean anything from sorry, I'm completely incapacitated, or I'm just feeling a little worse than usual. Once I was in so much pain I couldn't walk, so I decided to lie down on the couch in fetal position. A few minutes later I got the biggest urge to pee. I resigned myself to try to get up again and go when I felt a flash of pain down my entire back. I tried once more and again, a flash of pain that prevented me from uncurling myself. I stayed like that, unable to move, for 20 minutes with a very full bladder. When I did manage to get up I struggled with walking upright, so I just hobbled to the bathroom. Meanwhile, a colleague from college was perplexed hearing us girls trade horror period stories because she never felt any pain. No bloating, no migraines, nothing. It really is completely different experience for every woman. After you go to the toilet and you have discharge in your knickers, pulling your knickers back up again is the most horrific feeling. It gets cold very quick whilst you pee. Cold, wet and slimy discharge knickers suck. Imagine that all day long. Might not be a girl exclusive thing, but I personally need a lot more foreplay to actually enjoy sex. Most of the time I can't get off from strictly penetration, no matter how badly we both want it. If there are any men fashion designers on here, women who like dresses want pockets in the dresses, and I don't mean near my boob, I mean on the actual skirt part. I love my one dress with pockets. When girls are particular about their hair products, it's not us being overly superficial or picky. When your hair is long, the right shampoo / conditioner / drying routine can be the difference between soft waves and a dry ratty mess. My boyfriend doesn't understand why I can't just use his shampoo / conditioner 2-in-1. His hair is soft using it, so mine would be 2 in his eyes. What he doesn't realize is all of his hair is 1 inch or 2 away from his scalp, and mine isn't. The ends would be so dry. When we say don't stop during sex, it means don't stop doing what you are doing. Don't go harder, don't go faster, just don't stop doing it exactly as you are right now. It seems that when this is said the guy speeds up or starts fucking up the rhythm. Someone already mentioned dick size, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some more. Longer is not better. We are only about 4 inches deep, so wishing you had a huge 12-inch cock to shove inside of her won't be pleasurable. It'll be very painful. You'll be ramming her in the cervix, and that doesn't tickle. Girth is more desirable, and if you don't have a lot going for you in the pants, plenty can still be done with the tongue and fingers. For a lot of women, penetration isn't the climax. Also, if she's wet, and I mean like fucking Niagara Falls, it's basically dripping down her legs, you could probably get a baseball bat in there with that much lubrication. It's possible she won't feel you at first until you freak a little out to her, so that is it in. Isn't always because you're just small. The liquid barrier is real. Edit. RIP inbox. I've been trying to keep up with everyone, so my apologies if I didn't get to you. I don't want anyone to feel insecure. My point was just that the porn videos and shit are crazy inaccurate. Most of you are far too hard on yourselves, and your dick is fine the way it is. There's tons of great advice in my line of comments from other men and women, and you shouldn't put so much pressure on what's between your legs. Some women have larger labias and sometimes they get stuck in our underwear. It's very painful and extremely uncomfortable. And then we have to either walk funny to try to get them unstuck, or walk very carefully to somewhere where we can just stick a hand down our pants to get things sorted. And don't get me started about getting stuck in lace underwear. I would say this only applies to women who are slightly bigger, but this was an issue for me even when I was very slim. Thigh rubbage is horrible when you wear a dress or skirt, particular in summer. It was also bad for me if I was wearing stockings and they would ride down a bit below my vag, essentially forcing the top of my thighs to rub together in inglorious harmony. It hurts. Every so often, something itches. Is it a yeast infection? Is it a bacterial infection? Is your pubic hair growing back in? Is it dryness? Is it irritation? Did something get stuck in your underwear? The answer is that 99% of the time everything is fine, but you're still gonna worry and squirm uncomfortably trying to get it to stop. And also yeast infections in general, much more common than one would think, and absolutely goddamn ruthless. My nipples can be like two clitorises on my chest. Rubbing them very gently, licking, being kind equals I get super wet and aroused. Usually when I masturbate I stimulate a nipple at the same time. I don't know why dudes don't try this more when I ask. Most go at my chest, like they want to smoosh my boobs like dough or suck a nipple like they are angry and trying to lengthen it. What I think they don't get is there's so much versatility in the body. I like rough play too, but tender play is a whole other lovely world. Sometimes a hug will do a million times more good than trying to get me to explain why I'm upset, largely because I'm probably overwhelmed with my feelings and need to process them before I can explain them. The fastest way to process and get them out? A hug to feel loved. Vaginal wetness isn't a good way to tell if a girl is turned on or not. This depends on the individual girl, hydration levels, ovulation, and age. A better way to tell is if her clitoris is hard and pulsing out of the hood. I roll my eyes every time a guy puts himself inside me and say, wow, you're so wet. You must be really turned on. No, dude, my vac just self-lubricates to clean itself, or I'm ovulating soon. Edit. If anyone is reading this and is concerned about not finding the clit or her clit doesn't seem hard, go to Pornhub and look up how to eat pussy by Nina Hartley. She shows step by step how to stimulate the area around a girl's pussy and how the clit will look when it's hard. While you'll have to tweak your technique for each individual girl, this video is a great starting point to build a foundation on your clit stimulation knowledge. I suppose guys are warned about unexpected boners when they get sex ed, the same how girls are warned that discharge is normal as they are going through puberty. I see a lot of discussion about said boners. I guess the girl's secret would be just how frequent it was to go to the bathroom and suddenly your underwear was so soaked it was insane. This is talking high school / middle school age, so careful with the replies lol. And it could dry on them and make them crusty. It could get bad enough that the underwear could get holes in them if they go long enough without being washed. Sorry for the grossness. Tween girls can be unsanitary too lol. Edit. I feel like I should add this. BTW the comment about how people learn about unexpected boners and discharge. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm convinced it came from reading magazines targeted at teens girls haha. I think M was one haha. But they used to mention the discharge all the time, and I'm sure I heard about boners from that as well. Based on other things from here, and from the guy's secret one. Sometimes girls go to the bathroom with the intention to poop, but a lot of the times it's you go to pee, and had no idea you also had to poop until you start peeing. If you're giving oral, not using your hands, ignoring the clit altogether, and basically penetrating her with your tongue, you're most likely gonna get a faked orgasm or at least fake moans. Girls hate periods and find them gross too, but we deal with them anyways. We don't like seeing the blood and clots and things that come out, and if there was choice between a little leprechaun popped up once a month and said hey you're not pregnant, or getting your period, we'd all go for the leprechaun. With the period, sometimes girls can be moody the days before her period, sometimes she can be moody on her period. Some girls it's set in stone of when she'll be moody, but others it can fluctuate. She's not choosing to be that way, her period just brings an increase in hormones that cause it, just like drinking 6 cups of coffee in an hour would make a person wired. Vaginas can only open so deep, and hitting the cervix is generally not fun. The person who spread the rumor that girls like long dicks was probably a dude. Some girls might appreciate a long dick, but a thicker one would be more preferred. However, we really don't care as much as you about how big your dick is, as long as you know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, hopefully you can get trained in other areas such as how to use your fingers or mouth. Women show dominance in public by dressing for the people she will be around, not necessarily for the man. If we hate your mom, it's probably because she's made us feel less than great about ourselves and perhaps unwelcome. So we will definitely feel the need to dress for every occasion and be a little on the defensive every time we are around her. If we love her, it's because she's made us feel more than loved and welcome, and we feel more relaxed around her, like we would our own mother. If a girl tells you straight up no, she's not playing hard to get. And if she is, she's probably a little crazy. Proceed at your own risk. I may be late to this post, but while we obviously can't get boners, we can, and quite frequently accidentally get turned on. You just can't see it. I find that myself, and a lot of my female friends cross our legs to help the feeling go away, but it could just be our weird thing. But you can't assume that any woman standing like that is accidentally turned on. Sometimes we just like standing with our legs crossed. The aftermath of shaving our lady parts is a 2-week long nightmare. After 3 days of smoothness, we are left with the world's itchiest stubble rubbing up against panties, ingrown hairs from the constant pressure of yoga pants and skinny jeans, not to mention the fact that our vajayjay now feels like the face of a scruffy man. Guys think girls are really complex, but that's not always the case. I mean, sure, sometimes I have a lot going on in my head, but other times, when we are in the car, and I'm silent, and you think I'm angry about something, I'm just thinking I wish I'd ordered the tacos at dinner instead of the chicken, or did I remember to switch the laundry over? Damn. Sometimes when we don't want to have sex with you, it has nothing to do with you. We aren't feeling sexy. We are feeling gross from menstruation or menopause. We have something troubling us. Maybe a yeast infection. Maybe I haven't shaved, or I fear my vag ain't that fresh. And sometimes, I really do have a headache. Don't worry about it. If we have sat on that peen a few times and we always text/call you back, you're golden. Probably late to this, but if you're talking to a girl at a bar/club and then her friend comes up to you both with some reason she needs to leave, she most likely asked the friend to do that. It's usually the safest way to get out of a conversation with a creepy or uncomfortable vibe. Her friend isn't cock blocking you, you're most likely cock blocking yourself. I find things he says to me, dirty talk, and the noises he makes in the bedroom are the main ingredients to whether I'm going to come or not. Oh yeah, and plenty of foreplay included. And whatever you do, don't go straight to the clit and start jackhammering away. That hurts like hell. Take time to tease and gently work your way around it before you even graze over it. Pregnancy is way harder than you think it is. Even on a good day, I had pain, or at least discomfort in obscure parts of my body that overwhelmed me. The exhaustion is unparalleled. The hormones, the muscle spasms, bone aches, crushing fears, uncontrollable circumstances. It is a lot to handle, and you literally cannot get a break from those things until the kid comes out. Then you have a whole new set of things to deal with. I say this as someone who actively wanted to get pregnant, and will likely do it again someday. I love my daughter, and I loved a lot of things about being pregnant with her, but it was also kinda the worst. And birthing her was another nightmare in itself. So basically, back to pregnant and postpartum women with twice the kindness and empathy you think they deserve. We actually genuinely like when guys are okay with embracing some femininity or just appreciate girly things instead of mocking it. Seriously, you don't have to like stereotypically feminine things, but it really makes us like you a lot more if you're open to learning about things we like, or being a little girly every once in a while. It shows you're secure in yourself and not immature. Plus it kind of sucks to have things you enjoy mocked so much because it's seen as stereotypical. Pain during sex doesn't not equal pleasure. Some guys tend to think that if a girl is feeling a bit of pain it means he's large and she secretly loves it, but this isn't the case. Some women like me have stronger vagina muscles, meaning my vagina is a little tighter than average, which also means sex with anyone is painful at first, so listen to your girl. Take your time. If you're with a girl like me, allow her time to relax and enter slowly. Also, lots of foreplay is a must. In my case I need lots of foreplay and lots of lube, and even then I still need the dude to enter slowly and give me second to relax before he can start pumping and it to feel pleasurable. Just listen to what the girl you're with wants. Every girl is different. Just because your ex loved hardcore fast pumping doesn't mean your new girl will. I know this is just me, but I don't know if any other girls feel this way around guys they like. around the guy I like. I want to make him happy, and that's I really care about. He makes my day super bright when it's dark. I wanna tell him how much I care, but worried about the response he would give me. To me, guys' feelings are so confusing. Not all orgasms are the same. The orgasm we give ourselves masturbating does not feel the same as the orgasm we get from intercourse. And the orgasm we get from clitoral stimulation is not the same as a vaginal orgasm. All are satisfying and wonderful, but the I just sort of blacked out. Holy shit, I'm done. Orgasm is what we really want. Like and subscribe for more Reddit videos.